Hi, I'm Old Sneelock. Welcome to another episode of Old Sneelock's Workshop. I've got a few projects to get going. I already have a pile of projects started, but there's a few honeydew projects that I need to get knocked out fairly quick. Lydia has a bulletin board at work, and she didn't realize that it was special. She had always thought it was just a whiteboard, and she put up notices and things on it with tape. Well, one of her friends came over and said, "Oh, you've got one of those," and stuck a magnet on the board. Yeah, it's a magnetic bulletin board. Well, Lydia thought that was just great, and she got all kinds of little magnets, and she was able to put up things on there. Well, here at home, we use this side of the refrigerator, which is getting kind of cluttered. And things tend to fall off because you're moving the door and things. And she said, "Boy, it'd be nice to have a bulletin board." I said, "I can probably get you one." And she said, "Well, I'd like to have a magnetic one. And I'd like to have one specifically this size, this shape, this place." Okay, now we're starting to talk custom work. But it's easily done. She found a frame that she thought would be just perfect for a bulletin board. It's going to be the right size. It just has a picture in it. So we need to take the picture out. Not going to damage the picture. I kind of like it. But we are going to make it so that we can put a piece of sheet metal in here and have her a magnetic bulletin board. Now, she said she wants it just plain steel. I don't have plain steel, I have plated steel. But I showed it to her and she thought that was fine. So today I'm going to just take my right angle grinder and cut out a piece that'll fit into this frame. First thing I got to do is measure it. I like this style of frame. Comes out real easy. And I just have to pick up the backer. And there we go. Now this is going to be exactly the size that I need to have the piece of sheet metal cut to. And this cover is obviously going to be gone because we don't need to have the cover on there. We want to have the steel magnetic surface exposed. Okay, this is 18 inches by 24 inches. 2 feet by 1.5 feet. I'm going to use this piece of steel for the panel. It's got a nice galvanized coating on it. It should hold up well, and it'll look nice for a long time. It's going to be in the kitchen, so it's not going to get rusty. Now the frame is 18 by 24, and this piece of steel is 22 inches wide, so I have to cut it down on 2 sides. I bought this large square at Harbor Freight. Now, you can say all you want about Harbor Freight, but if you take care of the tools, this is kind of fragile. It's just got 5 rivets in the corner there. If you drop it, it's going to get bent. But then, you never want to drop any precision instrument. This isn't exactly precision, but compared to doing it with a tape measure or a framing square, this is a lot better. Might as well mark out my 18-inch cut right now while I'm doing it. There we go. Now I want to cut to the inside of my lines. It's okay if this is just a little bit small. Having it too big means I'm going to have to trim it. Cutting the original cut, no problem at all. Trimming off just a little bit, it becomes a major problem. And now we have a bulletin board for the kitchen. You can either put it on with a piece of tape, which works, or you can come after it with a magnet. They work really good too. If you have any suggestions for a new video, questions about today's video, or any of the other videos on the channel, just drop a note in the comments. You know I read them all. Thanks for watching. Now I wonder what the designers come up with for me next.
This video is not to be viewed by anyone under the age of 13 in the U.S. or 16 in the European Union, without the express written permission of the parents or legal guardians of the underage person. Such written permission must be on file at the local government entity in charge of enforcing the rules and regulations established by the FTC. Anyone violating these terms is admitting by default that they hold harmless the owners and operators of this channel. Any and all questions should be addressed to your local branch of the FTC.